guys, so welcome back to another comic show video. Today I'll be doing another review for The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 4. So in the last review, guys, we realized that, it was not about our entire gang of, Hunter, Wreaker, and the others. It was actually showing just a little adventure between Crosshair and Commander Cody of them trying to save one of their own from the for the Empire, and he's a senator, and they saved him off this one planet from this one lady that wanted to not let the Empire control, but at the very end, they were able to control the planet. So now this episode, episode 4, we get to see. I think we actually get to see our boys again. So before I continue on, if you guys are just new to this comic show, don't know exactly what we normally do. For all you new people, I just do reviews for for Netflix, Disney Plus. I want to go see movies in theaters, and sometimes I do trailer reactions, unboxing videos, gaming videos, theory videos, and that's what I do on my channel. And sometimes, occasionally, I would talk about when movies are coming out this year or the following year. And that's basically what I normally do on the comic show. So feel free to explore all my other playlists I've done over the years, and let you guys know what you guys think, and then come back to this video. So yeah, so today I'll be doing a review for episode 4 of The Bad Batch, and I don't have to say what I had to say just a minute ago, because we all know what happened in the last episode. So this one's called Faster, and now I'm not sure what's going to happen, but just stay tuned, because after the next 24 minutes, I'll give up my honest review and my honest opinions, what I like about the episode, and then we'll have to wait to the next one for next week on Wednesday. So, I'll see you guys in the next 24 something minutes. Hey guys, so I am back. So, I've officially finished with the episode 4 of Season 2 of The Bad Batch. Now, we actually went back to our main boys, but this time it was just Tech, Wreaker, and Omega, because apparently Echo and Hunter are on a mission, and so Wreaker, Tech, and Omega got asked by Sid, their so-called boss they've been doing jobs for the last, I guess since the last season. So Sid asked them to go to this, this racing track to bid to get money and credits to pay off some people. So basically, it's kind of like pod racing, but not really pod racing. She said it was she said some sort of word. This is called arson racing or recent something like that. I can't remember the specific word for it, but basically you can ride around along a bit like a circling track, and you can actually fire weapons at the other racers, and basically kill them or something like that, or just disable their freaking vehicles or somewhat, kind of. But it's more complex than pod racing, so it was pretty cool actually. I was like, because when they got there, when I was hearing the sound, I was like, oh wait, are they gonna be seeing pod racing? And then it's like, oh no, it's a completely different kind of racing. I was like, so it was kind of cool to see something a little different, because there is other racing competitions out there instead of pod racing, in particular from when Anakin was trying to win against Sebulba and all that in episode 1. But this is another focused kind of racing. It's more complex. You gotta shoot down your other racers to win. Sorry, excuse me. My throat's being a little. Let me just get myself a quick little drink here. And there we go. But yeah, like I said, so Tech and the others decided to go see the racer that Sid has been betting her money into to win, but apparently he kind of lost during the process of trying to win the race, and he somewhat got wrecked from the race that he did, and then the others trying to help him out, trying to fix his vehicle, and the dude's like, no, but the dude is actually a robot. But he says, no, I like the way my thing is. I know the strategy how to win. So he goes out there again. He gets freaking wrecked, and then when he comes back, Tech fixes the robot dude back to normal, and he was about to do a second race, but during the process, Zid or Zid, or yeah, whatever, makes a bet with his with this gangster for a lot of money to win a race, but her driver got wrecked during the process. So Sid got taken by this guy, and but before all that, Omega was able to make a deal with this dude. So it's like, hey, no, you cannot take her, you can't kill her. Let's make a deal. If we win, we get to have Sid back, and then if you win, we get to give you double what she owes you or something like that. And it's like, oh, Mega, why are you playing your cards against this dude? It's like, so she was pulling a little Qui-Gon Jinn, somewhat kind of thing with this dude, kind of like Qui-Gon did with Anakin Skywalker when he was a kid. So during the process, when after that racer robot dude was supposed to do a second time, for the race to get Sid back, he actually got destroyed by another speeder racer. And Sid and that big gangster dude came up and was like, "Oh, you ready for your race?" Like, "Oh, I see that your driver got decimated by this racer dude. So who? I guess you guys gotta forfeit." And then all of a sudden, Tech just decides to walk up and says like, "No, I'll be the racer. I'm gonna win this race, so we get Sid back." So Tech decides to take the mantle, goes into that little somewhat of fighter speeder racer thing, and he decides to go for the track. And knowing me, I knew something was gonna happen with the original racer, because it's pretty obvious, because a lot of stuff happens in the Star Wars universe. So he takes over, and he knows all the diagnostics, and he knows everything about like ships and all that. So it was pretty easy for him to like go through the tracks and figure out better ways to like go faster, and boost up the like accelerators or whatever for the thing he was in. And it took him a little while to like it's like, okay, I need to get rid of this thing off of this racer. It will give me a chance to go a little faster. So he had to drop the front face of the he had to drop like the front face of the like the nose of the fighter thing he was in. So and Omega and Wrecker was like, he's like, "What are you doing? You need us." It's like, no, that was just dead weight. It makes me want, it will help me go faster, which it actually did. So he just went zooming back onto the track, and he's trying to figure out a better route to go and win the race. So there's these like three like circular columns in this one little area of the racetrack, and on the very left side there's one that's like the other racers can't use because it's under construction. And so he decides to go through that particular construction hole because somebody was tailing him from behind, and he figures he can try to like maneuver all around the damaged I guess tube structure, because when he gets further, it's all dark inside, and there's and further ahead there's like a big ravine hole up ahead. So he was able to like flip upside down and actually like drive on the ceiling of the freaking like tank tube thing up in the ceiling. So the other guy was able to follow his directions, but he ended up falling, and actually so Tech was able to survive this big ravine hole of a construction area, and he was able to get back on the other side, get back on the track, and he was able to get in front of a whole bunch of people, and he was actually in third place. And he's just going and going, and holy crap, he's actually doing really well, and everyone in the audiences are cheering, and everything is like, go, 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 and they all have bets for these two other, and they have bets for all these other racers trying to win. And one of the racers that are up front with Tech is I guess both of them maybe are his champion are his champions. So this gangster dude told him to try to get rid of him so they can win. So they teamed up trying to clamp Tech's racer, but he knew that they're gonna do that, so he was able to maneuver very quickly enough so the dude from behind him actually clamped the other dude in front, and they couldn't get out of it. So after he sped up, they went and crashed out in the open, and there was a whole big dust pile. And Tech decides to turn on his boosters and go. And so no one knows who was gonna come out first, so the other two crashed, left a big dust like cloud, and Tech is like coming out of there at any second, and Wreaker, Omega, and the gangster dude that was holding Sid are watching. It's like who's gonna and the announcer saying who's gonna come out, who's gonna win it. Looks like Tech! Tech won the race! So Tech was actually able to win it. And it was actually pretty cool how, at first, before they first started the race, they were naming the racers, and the last one was Tech, and he was like, the announcer was like, wait, this guy's name is Tech? Am I getting this right? Tech? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tech? It was kind of funny, actually, dude. We're just like, okay, so I guess this guy's name is Tech. It was pretty funny, but yeah, so he wins the race, and he was able to get sent back, and and apparently this gangster dude was able to tell the others before they got her back, because it's like, because before, Sid used to actually work with this dude, and she has a big, backstory with this guy, and after, Tech, Wreaker, and Omega were grabbing Sid back, they were leaving they were leaving the room where this gangster dude was, and he basically told the three of them. He said, "You guys better watch your back. She kind of used to work for me, so just be wary. She might betray you or something like that, or." Yeah, in the words of something in the words of that, but basically he just told him to be careful. She's not seeing what she's not what she seems, what she seems to be. So, yeah, that was a good episode. I really liked it. It was pretty interesting. I mean, it was a pretty offset episode, so it was pretty cool to see like a little racing gig to happen in this show. So it was kind of cool. It was somewhat like a pod racing show kind of thing, but it was more like chaotic and more like exertive. So you actually had to use guns and traps to like stop other racers from getting up to first place to win the race. So it was cool. I really liked it. So I think for the rating, I'm probably going to give me a 4.1 out of 5. It was good. I really liked it, and I hope to see something more like that in the next couple of episodes, maybe. Not sure if that's going to happen or not, but who knows for sure. We might even see more of that dude that we actually saw in this episode that was trying to be like, you might see me again, because this said used to work for me. So who knows? We might see him again. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and on the next episode, there's probably a lot more excitement coming. So stay tuned for episode 5 for next Wednesday. I'll probably do another episode for you guys, maybe probably Friday, because I'm trying to do more videos as I possibly can for you guys. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna go see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish in theaters. So I've been trying to explore other movies out there too, just so. I've been to, a few days ago, I wasn't debating which movie I wanted to go see, either Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, or go see that interesting movie called Megan. So, I then also I heard that they're planning on doing a sequel called Megan 2.0, or 0, or whatever. But yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to go see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's going to be an interesting movie. I've been hearing a lot of great things about it, so I was like, I've been saying it about since yesterday. I was like, you know what? I've been hearing a lot of good things, and apparently the villain in that movie is the most coldest and vicious villain that DreamWorks has ever done for the last couple of films they've done over the years, from Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, and Kung Fu Panda. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how they do this villain. I always saw like bits and clips of it on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, this guy looks very well done, and his character's like, holy crap. So, wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna do a big review for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So, that concludes it, guys. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, wherever you guys are in the world, good night and good afternoon.